Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we have remote explosives. So, obviously in my hand here we have a detonator. Obviously, we also have C4 explosives, right? 576 damage. It's a mine, right? So we throw it down like a mine. But if you equip this detonator here, you can hit the right trigger while you have the detonator out, like you're shooting the detonator, and then the boom, mine goes boom. It's like the greatest. I love this shit. I love this mod, okay, already. Like, off rip. Now, obviously, we have other different kinds of explosives, too. We have an improvised explosive, which is probably cheaper to craft. I just bought these. Sheffield, he was carrying them. He's apparently learning how to build bombs in his free time. Same boom, right? Obviously, we're going to test it out in some combat, but I just really love the concept of, like, they had something in Fallout New Vegas like this, right? Where you had the remote explosives in that too. I don't believe you had a detonator for it. Like they just kind of work like mines, but just to have an extra detonator here. So obviously these things do count as mines, right? So you have the C4 here. I don't know what C4 is a different thing, but this is like the C4 plastic explosive. You do need demolitions expert, obviously, but you get acid, adhesive, aluminum, circuitry, lead, plastic, rubber, screw. There's a lot of things here. You can make an improvised explosive, which is obviously cheaper and requires less demolition expert to craft. You craft a detonator for yourself, which you also need demolition expert for. Aluminum, circuitry, copper, fiber optics, plastic, screws, and steel. I believe the pulse charge here is new as well for robots, right? Or yeah, for robots, it's going to do that big energy damage. We'll obviously have to show that one off. I don't know if we'll be able to find some robots to fight, but we'll see. And I believe that's all the new mines added. The detonator, the improvised explosive, the C4, and the rest of these are just mines. Pulse charge. Or no, remote nuke. That looks like definitely like it was not in the game before. So obviously that requires a mini nuke, copper, circuitry, aluminum, and adhesive. So you have to like strap, essentially strapping a bunch of circuitry to a mini nuke to make it remote. Like, why wouldn't you do that, I guess, right? If you had the demolitions expert knowledge to do those kind of things, so why not? Let's see how that one goes, right? Like, fuck it. I got a remote nuke here. So, obviously, we're going to come up here, and we're just going to go, drop a little nuke here. And obviously, we're going to back way the fuck up because I don't want to die. I'm a big afraid of death here. I want to drop it in a place where I could see it, though. So, like right on the edge of this cliff here might do. So like, let's drop this little, that's so sketchy. So we dropped a little nuke down there. We run way the fuck away. Obviously this is not super good for every type of situation of combat, right? Like obviously you're not just going to be able to run up into every fight, drop a mine in there. But this does make like an interesting gameplay mechanic of having the option to, set traps. That's so fucking cool, dude. Like, he's not fucking... like, oh my god, I love that. So, obviously, this situation is not really super applicable to, like, like I said, like, it's not like it's a heads-up combat scenario. It's like, I'm drawing people into my shit. And it's still irradiated here. It does go off like a mini nuke. I did want to test that while we were here, run them all up here and see if that was the case. So, obviously, we have to test some of these different mines out in combat. Or remote explosives. They're mines. I wonder if they function like mines too. Like, I wonder if an enemy walks into them if they blow up. That's something we have to test here too. So I will see you guys when we get to some good testing spots. I've got some Mirelurks here. I just threw down a mini nuke. It's like right there on the ground, like center of your screen. You can't quite see it, but they are definitely going to be coming. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It does indeed work. So if I do another one, right? Essentially, this could be your whole playstyle. Like, hey, Mirelurk King, come on down, bud. It's just too good. Obviously, I'm using a lot of nuclear things. But obviously, that's just one example. Enemies that are in melee attack obviously just get super hard countered by this. Because, I mean, my other king could technically shoot at range, but that man did not. And I'm kind of thankful for it. We are out here at Spectacle Island. Because I remember, like, there's, like, you got, like, a bobblehead here or something. And then that makes the Mirelurk Queen spawn in. I remember right. I may forget how this works. But we're going to look. I mean, obviously, there's Mirelurks. So Mirelurks is a good option here. Feral Ghouls might be a little too quick. Certain things might be too quick. We didn't obviously test it. It didn't seem like it was going off as a mine because obviously we got them in with an explosion radius when we detonated it. So that'd be cool to know, right? That it doesn't go off as a mine. Obviously they're going to spawn, I believe, right in here somewhere. So if we throw down just an absolute... I mean, I want to see if multiple of these detonate at once anyway. So like, if we just completely coat this area here in remote mini nuclear bombs, and really be careful not to hit the right trigger on accident. Obviously, there's a fat man here because the game knows you're about to be in a bad time, but I think I should be okay. And I think this is a really good test for this. I'll take the Stimpaks, right? Why not? I think this would be a really good test for how this exactly works and how it handles it. Because I think they're going to spawn in right there. And then obviously there's a chest. We just take all the things. I will take the things, sure. But there's like a bobblehead, right? Isn't there like a bobblehead that triggers this whole thing? I just don't remember. Oh, it's right here, right? You take the luck bobblehead, obviously. You get permanent luck increase. And then you feel really unlucky, right? Because they spawn in. No? Did I not? Or like, is that not it? I forget exactly how this works, right? To be fair. There's like a button you gotta push. I forget what makes the man's angry. Isn't it the luck bobblehead though? I'm almost positive that getting the luck bobblehead makes these motherfuckers angry, but they haven't spawned in. Okay, I'll see you guys in a second. It was not the luck bobblehead, you guys. It's the circuit breaker. We put the circuit breaker. That turns the power on here. I forgot how this worked. Okay, it's been a long time since I've done Spectacle Island. That's gonna make my alert queen spawn. It did not quite work out in my favor. I maybe popped it a little too soon. I mean, I just asked my wife. That's kind of how that goes. So we could test this here. That's C4 in the ground. That did hurt it real bad. But it did not seem to blow up. I mean, I wish I could throw it a little farther. I also killed myself! Apparently I didn't. I just knocked myself over. That's an interesting thing. I've never seen myself get knocked over by an explosive like that. But I did kill the Mirror Queen. I did. That totally, you know, worked in my favor. There's like one more. And it just works, man. You just throw C4 over fucking high places and then things die. So that obviously is a lucky 44. A lucky 44, huh? I do like myself a 44 Magnum pistol. So that you know, definitely killed the Mireless. I got some more combat tests I would like to do with this, so I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, if I remember correctly, I could be absolutely super duper wrong here. We're at the General Atomics Galleria. This has robots, if I remember right. So we have, obviously, the pulse charges, I believe they're called. The one that are supposed to be there to kill robots, right? So hopefully there's some robots here to kill. And then we'll kill them with the mines and we'll see how that goes. So, you know, we'll see. Nothing in here though. I don't want to get to close quarters anyway. I'm a little concerned about being in an interior and blowing up remote explosives, even though there's definitely a robot here. Mr. Handy. Hello, Mr. Handy. Why don't you, you know, eat that? That seemed to work out just fine. That seemed to work out just fine. I mean, I did kind of hurt myself just the tiniest bit. I mean, I'm a very tank character, you know. Hello? Can I just throw that down here? Can I have you come here? Wonderful. I mean, I am hurting myself, but I'm also dumb and very bad at this kind of thing. And there's a lot of robots, so I only have 2 more left. But they don't seem to go off. Like, that would go off. But that definitely kills that man. I also am hurting myself. That's got a really big range on it. They're coming from up here? I just want to, like, find a bundle of them, though. I want to get, like, as many as I can together. I don't want to pick a lock right now. Thank you. They're all on my level. I forget how to get around places, okay? Like, you guys, like, know that I play Fallout a lot, a decent amount, because I do mods and stuff. But, like, also at the same time, I do not spend a lot of time in every location ever. I know there's robots here, so it's good for testing. There's a little turret up there. It's quite annoying. But also very incompetent as a turret. So we're going to quickly pull out a gun and get rid of that. There you go. I don't want to waste one of my last pulse charges on that. So we should be able to go through. There's a handy right there. I want to try to bundle them up. Is there like a way that I can maybe do that? Obviously I have to get through this then. It's a novice terminal. We'll be fine. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to kill myself. I really felt like I killed myself earlier. What? Yes. What is your password, man? I didn't make that man's password. I said we got to make sure we equip the detonator. All the steam and things. Hello, steam. Hello, handy. Yeah. No, I hear you. Can I just open this door without being hit? Yeah. Let's just open this door. Hey, what's up? That hurts a little bit. This is it. Yeah, ow! Don't swing at me. I'm trying to get your friends together. Hi, robot. Hi, Mr. Handy. This is the tough. Yeah, there's a couple Rubitzes. Yeah, that's right. Chase me, robotses. I mean, this is like a whole. I mean, obviously, this is not how you probably end up doing this. I'm doing this for the purpose of doing this. So I got like 3 or so here, and they're all dead. Like all robots are dead. I just fucking you chasing me, you're dead. Okay. So obviously, you know, that's just a couple different combat options here. I'm also going to leave this place before I like hurt myself any further. But you have a couple different explosives. You have obviously the remote mini nukes, the remote C4, the remote handmade, which is like, you know, like, or it's not handmade. What is it called? It's improvised explosives. So, you know, a couple different variations of these remote explosives. The detonator works, right? They do quite a bit of damage. Obviously, you can kill yourself with these kind of things, which is, you know, not what you'd want to do, you know, in particular. But it is fun as fuck to do these things. Like, it's just fun to gather some enemies, kite them into where you put the bomb down at. Or like what I did with the... Obviously, I you know, a little premature on the... There you go, there's a Mirelurk. Hey, what's up? And obviously I hurt myself real bad there. Like, took about half my HP. That's fine. Obviously, you know, it's something you're going to have to know. And at a low level, you're going to definitely blow yourself up. I mean, at a low level. I blew that car up, though, too. But, like, there's definitely some things you can do with these that are interesting and fun, I would say, right? There should be some raiders in here, right? Looks like a raider little thing. Or super mutant, something. There's a super mutant. Hey, what's up? Somebody is here. What's up? So there should be, like, 2 over here. If I get... Oh, what is that? That's a super mutant. Yeah. Hey. That guy just shoot my mine? He just shot my thing. And he, like, blew himself up and knocked himself on his own ass. I about died there, but, you know, I am not dead. And they're dead. So that counts for something. It is something you have to be very careful with, okay? But it is a very fun, very cool gameplay feature. Like, it actually... gives you like a whole new playstyle or like a whole new gameplay feature that you can actually use. You can set traps, but not set traps and they're like, oh shit, the enemy runs into them. Now they're automatically going to go off. I'm too close. I shouldn't make it go boom yet. You can like set up traps and then make them go boom. Or if you get like, if you're sneaking around with a stealth boy, you could like drop these mines and hopefully no one notices, leave, and then hit the detonator because they won't blow up right the second you drop it at their feet. There's all kinds of cool gameplay things you could do with this remote explosives. It's a wonderful mod. Highly recommend everybody downloads this themselves. This is probably going to stay on my load order for a long time just because I'm going to fuck around with like dropping C4 on people's heads and, you know, making them go boom. It's just fun for me. Even if I kill myself, it's a good time. So, if you guys want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link to the Bethesda.net page, the Nexus mod page, wherever you can find this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.